Mosquitoes are vectors for numerous deadly pathogens, including malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, chikungunya, and yellow fever. These diseases collectively kill hundreds of thousands of people annually and cause immense suffering, particularly in tropical and subtropical regions. Malaria alone is responsible for an estimated 400,000 deaths each year, primarily affecting young children in sub-Saharan Africa. The elimination of mosquitoes would eradicate malaria, saving countless lives and improving the quality of life for millions. Dengue fever, which affects around 390 million people annually, and other viral infections like Zika and chikungunya would similarly see a dramatic decline in incidence. Beyond the direct health benefits, reducing mosquito-borne diseases would have substantial economic and social advantages. The financial burden of treating these diseases is enormous, encompassing the costs of healthcare, lost productivity, and preventive measures. In regions heavily impacted by malaria, for example, the disease can account for up to 40% of public health expenditures. The eradication of mosquitoes would free up these resources, allowing for investment in other areas of public health and development. Furthermore, the psychological and social impact of living in mosquito-infested areas cannot be overstated. Communities often live in constant fear of mosquito bites and the diseases they bring. The removal of mosquitoes would significantly improve the overall quality of life, leading to healthier, more productive societies. However, mosquitoes are a critical part of the food web. Their larvae, which thrive in stagnant water, serve as a primary food source for various aquatic species, including fish, frogs, and dragonfly nymphs. These larvae contribute to the nutrient cycle within aquatic environments, helping to sustain the populations of species that depend on them. If mosquitoes were eradicated, the immediate consequence would be the loss of this food source, which could lead to a decline in the populations of these aquatic predators. For instance, certain fish species, such as mosquito fish, are specifically adapted to feed on mosquito larvae. The sudden disappearance of their primary food source could lead to starvation and a significant decrease in their population. This decline would ripple through the food web, affecting higher-level predators like birds and mammals that rely on fish for sustenance. Mosquitoes occupy a specific ecological niche, and their removal could create opportunities for other, potentially more problematic species to fill the void. For instance, other insect species might proliferate in the absence of mosquito competition, potentially leading to new public health concerns or ecological imbalances. The niche left vacant by mosquitoes could be filled by insects that are even more resilient or harder to control. This could lead to unforeseen consequences, as these new species might carry different diseases or cause different types of ecological disruption. The complexity of ecological interactions means that the eradication of one species can have cascading effects that are difficult to predict and manage. Also, achieving the complete eradication of mosquitoes would likely require the widespread use of pesticides and other chemical agents. While effective at killing mosquitoes, these chemicals can have devastating effects on non-target species and the broader environment. Pesticides can contaminate water sources, harm beneficial insects like bees and butterflies, and disrupt entire ecosystems. The historical use of DDT to combat malaria provides a cautionary tale. DDT was extensively used during World War II to protect soldiers from malaria and typhus. Post-war, its use expanded into civilian health programs, significantly reducing malaria cases worldwide. However, it also led to widespread environmental damage and health issues in humans and wildlife, particularly birds. Any modern attempt at mosquito eradication would need to carefully consider these environmental risks and seek to minimize collateral damage. The deliberate extinction of a species raises significant ethical and moral questions. Biodiversity is inherently valuable, and each species plays a role in the intricate web of life. The eradication of mosquitoes, even with the intention of improving human health, would set a precedent for the deliberate elimination of species perceived as harmful. This could undermine conservation efforts and the principle of preserving biodiversity for future generations. Mosquitoes, like all creatures, have evolved over millions of years and occupy a place in the natural order. The question of whether humans have the right to drive a species to extinction is a profound one. While the benefits to human health are clear, the moral implications of such an action are complex and require careful consideration.